What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Today we're gonna take a look at this Red Hulk from Captain America Brave New World. And if you are interested in this, you can pre-order this at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below when it's available. It was announced like 4 or 5 hours ago. It looks good. I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the joints. I don't know realistically how they could eliminate joints on a quarter scale. They barely can do it in a 1/6 scale. The closest we've seen to this is Hellboy, on a 1/6 scale, and that's a heavy figure. Now, how would it translate to quarter scale? Is it really realistic? And if it does, let's say there's a technology that would hold all this, weight in a quarter scale, how much would it cost? I don't even know if they can actually sell a lot of this Red Hulk, because most people are holding off with the normal Hulk first. But I bet you people are willing to, I guess, look past this and it was like, hey, you know what? I need a Hulk in my collection. I'm gonna check how much was the original Hot Toys Hulk when it first came out. Let's see. $300. Okay, and that was a long time ago. $300, and it doesn't have a secondary head sculpt. I know the Age of Ultron one had a secondary head sculpt. This one, the joint is a little better, I would say, on the shoulders. So the Age of Ultron one, the deluxe, I know that was almost for... Oh wow, it's not. It's only $380 back then. I'm assuming this is gonna be around the same price because it does have a second head sculpt, which is great. I would say around $380, if not closer to $400. I'm not certain. We'll see. I don't think it's out yet. I'm looking at Sideshow's website right now, and it's not out yet. Okay, but nonetheless, I think this is pretty good, honestly, considering what the piece is. Now, the head sculpt, as we can see here, he's a little bloated, in my opinion, but I haven't seen the movie. But I do see Harrison Ford in there, especially in the eyes and the expression. I do see him in there. It's not bad. We just seen, I guess, maybe a little innovation when it comes to this size of 1/6, because this is almost a quarter scale, right? Almost. I'm sorry if I said quarter earlier, but it's almost a quarter scale because of how big he is. We've seen advances, like every Hot Toys now has a rolling eyeball system, rooted hair. They did some advancement on the joints, I would say that, because if you have the old Hulk, it just, there's a straight cut. That's the arms. Here, it's a little more flush, so I'm not mad at that. I'm a little confused on... we'll see. Look at this head sculpt right here. I think the texture is good. The teeth looks terrific. I haven't seen the movie. It's not out on Disney Plus yet, so I'm not going to the theaters anytime soon. But once it comes out, maybe I'll have a better understanding of it. But it does look like Harrison Ford, though. Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all. The hair looks great. Like, if you've seen Hot Toys Evolution in the hair sculpt, it says newly developed red muscular body. And I'm looking at my Hulk. Yes, it does. It is different than Hulk. Like, the abs here are a bit more prominent. Like I said, the eyes, you can actually see the eyes. Because on the older Hulks, the eyes are a little bit sunk in. So yes, you do have the rolling eyeball system, but you can barely see them. Because it's sunk in, you can barely see the eyeballs. You can move it around, but when the light hits it, there's just a shadow, and it just doesn't look good. Even the wrist, I would say, sure, there are pegs on the wrist, but again, they are a little bit more flushed than the Hulks that previously that we did have. The one on the knee is something that's a bit confusing to me, because they went below the knee and you can clearly see the separation there. I wish they would have just made, I don't know, maybe it's better down the line, because I do have the Hulk in Age of Ultron and you can barely see it. I guess you can pull the pants down and kind of hide those, but in here, if you pull it down, you're almost pulling down to the shin. So I'm not sure if that's the right move. Maybe putting the joints above the knee would have been, because like realistically, how many, like, what are you gonna sit down the Hulk? Like in here, look, I mean, I guess you can kind of see the one on the left for both Hulks, but overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this, considering, you know, what this, his shorts are a bit shorter in this pose, I guess because his legs are a little spread out. Yeah, that shin is I wouldn't say it bothers me, but I've seen the previous version, which is maybe the material of the shorts, I don't know, but hopefully in the final production they'll find a better way of hiding that. I don't mind the joints. I'd rather have these figures be movable than especially than be aesthetic. They could have done a deluxe, I suppose, but I don't know if he is a doing the smash, the Hulk smash. Did they Photoshop the wrist here? Because you can barely see the wrist pegs from some of the pictures in here. But you know, replaceable torso, kind of like the Age of Ultron Hulk, where it's static. Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all. I think I'm gonna get this. I am a sucker for a 1/6 scale figure that is a bit different than what I normally do get. You know, and what I mean by that are like figures like Carnage and Venom and Hulk. You know, those big, gigantic figures who has an imposing presence on your display. That they're not quite quarter scale, but once you partner them up with your normal 1/6, they stand out. You know, like Captain America, Falcon, from, you know, because of the wings, and golden armor, Wonder Woman. Some unique. I put that in that category where it's very unique, and I'm all for it. So for sure, it'll be nice to pair this up with my regular Age of Ultron Hulk. So we'll see how this comes out. We'll see the price first and foremost, and we'll decide from there whether it's worth it or not. But so far, I'm not mad at this. I like it. I like it. But let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this Hulk? Do you feel that they should have gone maybe the more, you know, power pose route? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.